We've been following this murder trial over the last several weeks for you, giving you the latest updates on jurors and statements. And now the trial against the Lenawee County man accused of killing his wife officially started today. Dee Warner disappeared in April of 2021. Her case drew national attention. Then, nearly 3 years later, investigators say they found her remains inside a resealed fertilizer tank on her husband Dale Warner's property. A jury of 12 plus 4 alternates is now seated after both sides questioned more than 350 potential jurors. The trial began this morning with the judge greeting the jurors and reading the rules for the trial. Opening statement started with Assistant Prosecutor David McCready. He showed pictures and described in detail the Munger Road property, explained how Dee died and how she was found. He then broke down a timeline of events that took place the day before her disappearance, the day after, as well as history of text arguments and other notable behaviors of Dale and Dee prior to her disappearance. McCready explained what the charges are Dale is accused of, being first-degree murder and tampering of evidence.
Well, the medical examiner examined her body. She had been strangled. She had blunt force trauma to her face and head. Her face and neck were wrapped in duct tape. She was in her pajamas, wrapped in a tarp, welded into a tank.
On the defense side, litigator Marissa Visky explains how this accusation would be a large task for someone to do on top of farm duties. She also informs the jury of the amount of the people on or around the property during the hours surrounding the incident. Visky tells the jury that she wants them to remember that to find him guilty needs to lie within proof of reasonable doubt. Melissa Andrews is in the courtroom and will have an update on what happens in court tonight at 5 and 6 o'clock. Going into this trial, it's important to know who Dee Warner was, not just knowing how she died, but knowing how she lived. We sat down with Dee's nephew and a close friend back in 2024, right after police found her body. They describe her as a fiercely caring and endlessly giving, someone who would step in to help even when no one asked. She was a mother of 5 and a proud nana to 6 grandchildren. She loved big family dinners, perfect details, and bringing people together, whether in the barn, at the fair, or around the table.
This woman would do anything for you once she got to know you, and there's stories coming in every once in a while of things that she did that we never even knew she did.
Her family said in business she was ambitious and driven, determined to succeed in trucking and farming, industries often seen as a man's world. You can watch those interviews about Dee's life, her death, and the legacy she left behind right now. 11 Investigates sat down with Dee's family and tried to talk to Dale in our special Dee Warner story. It's streaming on demand on WTOL 11 Plus. Download the app on your TV and watch for free. And you can stay up to date on this developing high-profile trial on WTOL 11 Plus. But make sure to come back at 5 o'clock tonight for another update from Melissa Andrews.